Hello YouTubers, my name is Jack Rhinesmith coming at you live from Los Santos, San Andreas, and today we are doing a freaking garage tour. I'm so excited! You get to see all my sexy cars. And yeah, this is my 10 car garage. We'll be doing both my 10 car and my 6 car garage in this. So yeah, I also got a nice presentation for you, so let's go and see them all. As you can see, I opened up all the doors. Now, yeah, so let's go and get started right here. This is my Canis Mesa. This is my military Jeep. By the way, I do have the headset on so that he'll talk. But this is my military Jeep. This is what I use for like crew stuff. My crew is like a military crew, so yeah. Those are the stats. Okay, now here's my Trump 8 Z-Type, and the only reason why I bought this car is because first of all, I've never owned it before. And second of all, you don't really see it around nowadays. Like, because it's not really worth the money, but I do really like it. This is probably my second favorite car to drive around. My first favorite is that red car all the way down there. Maybe my third, I don't know. But, yeah, I really like sort of just the look of it. It's a really nice old style car. And in single player, it costs $10 million. And of course, in the online, it only costs like $900,000. Okay, yeah, and by the way, the reason why my car's, I just recently went on a $4 million spending spree, so yeah. This is my Karen Sultan RS. The reason why it's the RS is because I put the roll cage on it, but yeah, I only have this car just in case I have like 4 people that I need to bring with me, and yeah. So, this is the Karen Sultan RS. It's a nice little sports car. I like it. Now, here's my stereotypical Johnny every Lamborghini, whatever. But here is this is my stereotypical racing yellow Lamborghini Gallardo. It's the Pegassi Vaca in the game. Yeah, this is my Lamborghini. Now let's go over here. This is my sister's car. My sister likes playing this game a lot as well whenever I'm not playing or recording. And this is the Obey 9F. As you can see, I only have $13,000 left. I had like $50,000, and then she kept on changing the color on this car, and then she bought the $17,000 paint job, which is the matte lime green. So I used to have $50,000, and she spent it all. So I'm gonna have to grind. Here's my Garati Cheetah. I really like it. It's a really nice car. I like driving this car around a lot too. It's one of my favorites to drive around. Except I don't really get around to driving it too much, just because I don't know. Because I owned a Turismo for such a long time. Like before I started doing YouTube, I owned a Turismo. That was like my main car. I didn't have any supercar except for the Turismo. And then I had like all sorts of random cars inside of here. Now I'm so happy with my garage. But yeah, I've owned the Turismo, and this is so similar to the Turismo. As you can see, they're both by the same exact company, and they have about the same speed. This is slightly slower than the Turismo. Only I think it's got slightly different handling. I do really like it though. So let's move on. This car right here, I use strictly for racing. I only ever use it for racing. It's the Dumachi Masacro Racing Edition car, and I only use it for sports car racing because of the fact that it's the fastest sports car in the game. At least I think it is. I've done the tests and stuff, but yeah, this is the Masacro, and I only use it for racing. Now let's go to move over here to the Shih Tzu Hakachu, however you pronounce that, Hakachu, I don't know, but yeah, this is my main bike. This is the bike that I usually use for like races and stuff, like races that you're not stunting. My stunting bike is in my second garage. You'll see it in there in a second. But yeah, this is my, I really like this bike. This is my favorite bike in the game. And then right here is probably my second favorite car to drive around. That Z-Type in the back is my third, and then that car right across there is my first. This is the Dinka Jester. I really like it. I love the color that I went for it. And yeah, so if you have any colors that you can recommend for if you have any colors that you can recommend for this Masacro, put it in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to oblige. And then here is the king of the garage, the motherfucking adder, the Trump 8 adder, with a nice modded color on it. Well, not exactly modded, it's just a glitched color, really, and I really like it. This is my first favorite car that I like driving around, and it's probably my second favorite vehicle in the game, and my first favorite car in the game. My first favorite vehicle in the game is probably the fighter jet, but yeah, I really like it. This is a matte red with a pearlescent racing yellow and a secondary chrome, and it's got all the nice wheels. It's fully upgraded, and this was my this is actually my second adder. Oh yeah, his name is Phil, by the way. This is my second adder. You know what? I'm not gonna bore you with all this stuff. Yeah, let's go over to my second garage. In fact, I'm taking the bike because I don't want to smash up my adder, but let's go on and go over to my second garage, and I'll see you in a second. I lied. I'm taking my Z-Type. I haven't driven it in a while. Alright, we're back, and this is my second garage. As you can see, I live up there at the Eclipse Towers in the 391K apartment, because I just prefer that one. And this is my second garage. It's only a 6-car garage. Only, it'll do. Let's go in and go into here. This is essentially where all the old cars that I used to have in my first garage went. I pretty much cleaned out my garage, put all the cars that were on the side where all the sports cars are. I put all those cars into here so that I can have all the sports cars on one side. But yeah, right here is my BF Doom Buggy. I really like it. This is the bodyless one, and this is what I always use for off-roading races and all that sort of stuff. And I'm thinking about buying a Bifta and putting it like right here so that I can use it for off-roading, and then I can just use this one for pure enjoyment. Because I prefer driving this one over the Bifta, only the Bifta is a lot faster. This is my stumped-in motorbike that you heard so much about, the Pegassi Body 801. The old king of the bikes. It used to be the fastest bike in the game, only, you know, now the Shih Tzu is out, and, you know, the poor guy got all sold out. Here is my Impulse Phoenix. This is probably my fastest muscle car. Yeah, so I like driving this one. This is probably my favorite muscle car to drive, just because it's really cool. And it took me freaking ever to find, because you can't buy them, and they spawn so rarely. Anyway, moving on. Here's my Vapid Dominator, and this is my father's car whenever my father plays. So yeah, this is one of my favorite cars as well, because I fully tuned it up for him. I fully customized it, tricked it out. As you can see, it's got the custom horns, it's got engine upgrades, it's got everything on it. So yeah, so that's about it for today. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, oh hi Mr. Z-Type. If you liked it, good job. And I will see all you guys later. Hope you have a great day. Peace. Which one? Okay, this one. We're gonna be doing going underneath this bridge. Be careful, there's a whole butt ton of poles. Oh. Hang on, I want to try something. Do not zombie injure. No! There goes zombie injure. We're back. We're back in the airport after 7.5 minutes of just screwing around, killing each other, shooting each other.